Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. It is the middle of the week, Wednesday afternoon. We have to head to church in a little bit, so we better make this quick. We got to do all our chores, but first I told Ranger we would get his rocks started. So are you excited to get your rocks going, buddy?
Yeah.
So we are on which step?
Second.
The step number 2. So we learned something from our subscribers, right?
Yeah, not to put the big rocks in with the little rocks.
Yeah, so we're going to have to do the bigger rocks on a separate step. So Ranger, you want to go ahead and put these rocks in there?
Yeah.
So Ranger's going to put all of these pretty rocks that got tumbled from the first one in there. And next, we need some rock tumbler grit. So some of you also told us that we can buy that on Amazon in kind of tubs. Do you need help opening it?
I think.
So we got the grit opened up. Ranger's going to pour it in there. Some of you guys may have been with us when we did our first round of rock tumbling before we went on vacation. It went pretty well, don't you think, Ranger?
Yeah.
All right, so you can pour all that grit in there. We're going to add the water.
Just where it covers the rocks.
Nice and covered. A little bit more. All right, I think they're all covered up now. Next up. That way, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Ranger got them all in there. Got the lid on tight. And we are going to be doing speed 2 for 6 to 8 days. All right, Ranger, you want to place it in there? This is the National Geographic. If you guys missed the video, we'll post a link to it right now to where we started. So can you go speed 2? All right, and then we need 8 days. Oh, now we're cooking. One more. 8 days. And then I'm gonna hit the play button.
3, 2, 1.
All right. And we're off to the races. So I know, Ranger, you're excited to see what the outcome is on this round. And we still have 8 days here, 8 days there, 10 days there, and 3 more days. Basically a whole month. So hopefully we'll stay with it this time and we can get these rocks tumbled before school starts.
21 days.
You can bring rocks to trade then, right?
I think.
All right. All right, you boys ready to do some chores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have had several of you guys reach out and ask me personally what I think about all of the cattle that died up in Kansas. There were some reports 2,000 head, some reports 10,000 head, and just horrible, horrible thing for that many cattle to die. So I'll answer your question, what I think about it. Stick around at the end of the video. I'll actually try to show you what we do for our cattle in this extreme heat and why I think that happened. What's the first thing you want to check on, Ransom?
The puppies.
The puppies.
We got a new dog yesterday.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we called in the reinforcements. We got Ranger out here to help. He's going to carry the bucket while we feed everybody. All right, guys, come on. We'll get to the puppies in a second, but first we got to get these guys out of our hair. Always chaos when it's feeding time. Right, Ranger?
Yeah.
Watch out, Alfred. Watch out, Alvin. All right, next up is the other alpacas and the goats. Hey, honey. How's the honey? All right, gotta get some feed here so they don't attack Ranger. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Go on, honey. Go on, honey. I don't want to get kicked today. All right, so we got the alpacas fed. You can see I gave them the bucket way up in the air. That's where they eat at. The rest of them get a little bit of food every day. Zena, you still taking good care of them? Ranger, is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Rowdy.
That is Rowdy. He's doing good. Now, Zena. He's not hurting Rowdy. All right, so that's the goats, the girl alpacas. Everyone's doing good despite the hot temperatures and the heat. All right, we made it out to the puppies. This may be everybody's new favorite right now. Are they your favorite, Ransom?
Yeah.
Ranger, are they your favorite?
When I got in, once this dog and that dog came running at me, and they kept on licking me and biting me.
Really? They're playing with you, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's how puppies talk. They use their little teeth to say, "Hey, how are you doing?" So that's our little girl. This one is a little boy, another little boy, and we have a brand new member here to the farm. So this little girl, we thought was going to go to somebody else, so she stayed out at the farm, but it turns out she came to our house, and she's over here in the soft dirt cooling off. So you may notice that there is one puppy that may have been your favorite, it was my favorite, that is missing. That's the one that we called Bear, the biggest black and white male. He already went on to his brand new home. Are you guys happy for old Bear?
Yeah.
But
Kind of happy, kind of not.
kind of sad because he's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's what they're here for. We knew that we were going to find them good homes, and that's what happened with Bear. And these other guys, I think 2 of them are spoken for. 2 of them are left. I think maybe this little girl's left, and 1 of the boys. I'm not sure which one. Cassie can fill you guys in. If you're interested, email Gary and Cassie Walker at gmail.com if you're interested in a puppy. All right, so Ransom said he wants to do the feeding. You ready? They've already ate this morning, so they might not be super hungry. All right. So as far as our cattle go in the heat, the first thing that I want to talk about is our Highland cattle. They're new to us, we're still learning, but we did have one that we have to keep up in the pen just to protect the baby calf a little bit. So I was going to give you an update on Charlie and her calf Missy, also known as Mississippi, because that's where we were at when we learned she was born. But they are doing great. Hey Charlie, how are you, girl? If you follow us along over on Catching Up with the Walkers, you kind of saw our morning routine. Oh, there's Missy. Hey, Missy. Hey, baby. She's like a big old teddy bear. But in the morning time is when I usually deal with them when it's cooler. I come out and I give them some grain and some alfalfa hay. And then later on in the day, we turn on these. And these are misters. And each one of these heads only uses about a half a gallon an hour is how much it emits. So not a lot, but we have that. We have water over here, plenty of water. And we try to keep the fly control down since they're up with this big bag fly trap. And let me tell you, that fly trap is working wonders. It's doing a great job. So this is how I take care of a cow if I have to keep her up. I do not want to have to keep one up during these hot times. I would rather them have access to the creek and the shade, but this is what we're having to deal with right now. And so far she's been doing good. These next couple days it's going to be 100 degrees, so we have to keep a close eye on her, but I think she'll be just fine with the shade and the water on her. What do you think, Charlie? It's too hot for this? There's a little shade cloth right here as well, so. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. So I'm about ready to take the corn and scratch out to feed the chickens, and I saw something really weird I've never seen before. See if you guys have ever seen this. So that is a spider, and it looks like he has ate into that egg. You see that, Ransom?
Where?
Look at that spider. I'm gonna get all these other eggs out. Because yesterday that egg was not like that, and it looks like he bit into it or something. I don't know. All right, little spider, you gotta get out of there. kind of spider that was. But look at this. I think he bit into that egg and busted it. You see that hole, Ransom?
Yeah.
That wasn't there yesterday. Jojo, come here. Come here, baby. Jojo likes eggs. So that's a first for me. Did you know that spiders could bite into eggs? I've never seen that before. Maybe that's not what happened, but it's sure what it looked like to me. All right, Ransom, you ready to go feed?
Yep.
Uh-oh, he's a cowboy now. He's got his rope. What are you gonna do, rope? You gonna rope a goat?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I am. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try at least.
You're gonna try at least?
Yeah.
All right. We got the goat feed, chicken feed, and the garden is hanging in there. It could sure use the rain though. I've gave it a little bit of water one time, but we have a 20% chance of rain in the next couple days, so prayers we get a little bit of rain. I don't think I've showed you guys this, but the sunflowers are blooming out. They're absolutely beautiful. I think I showed catching up with the walkers, but you guys haven't got to see them yet, so they are looking good. And some people asked if sunflowers follow the sun. Well, my sunflowers always face the east. They don't ever turn towards the west. All right, goats, you guys ready to eat? Chickens, you want a little bit of food? There you go. They like the goat food too. All right, everybody get fed a little bit of food. Ransom, you gonna come rope a goat?
Yeah, I was gonna do when they were eating, so.
All right, they're eating. I don't know what goes on in Ransom's head, but for some reason he thinks he's gonna rope a goat. All right, let's see it. Oh, I don't think your lasso opened up enough, buddy.
Let me try one more.
Try one more. Oh, almost.
I hit his toe.
Oh, you just gotta keep practicing, okay?
I might practice on our practice pool.
On your practice pool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so chickies, you want some food? Chicks.
If I want to rope a chicken, I have to make the rope smaller.
All right, Ransom, you think there's a turkey in here?
Oh yeah.
What do we got to do?
We have to stand back.
No, we have to get that turkey back and get its eggs.
Oh my.
Yep. So this is what I've been doing because this turkey thinks that... Get back, turkey. Get back, turkey. Ah! She got me! Ah, sorry, dog. All right, you chickens get to eat that one. Did you see that, Ransom?
Yeah.
She bit me.
Can I see?
Huh?
Can I see where she bit?
She didn't hurt me, but I've been pushing that turkey back, and I had a camera in my hand today. So usually I can push it back with one hand and grab the egg with the other. Lesson learned, I can't do that. So next time, Ransom, I'll push it back and let you grab it, okay?
No.
Come on.
No.
All right, we got two more over here. Turkey's not as interested in these though. All right, you want to shut that back for Dad? And our other turkey is being broody in here. Oh, these are some pretty eggs right here. Golly. Look at those. A little bit of every color, Ransom.
Oh yeah. That is nice.
All right, so want to see how Daddy does this one?
Mm.
I've got this stick right here, and I push her back off the nest and check it, okay?
Yeah.
You want to hold the camera?
Sure.
That didn't work out so well for me. All right, ready?
Good job.
Tell me if she comes.
Okay. Two eggs.
So I had to fight that turkey for those 2 eggs too. But guess what? If you go to the supermarket, that's about $1 an egg. Not maybe not quite that high, but it's getting ridiculous. So we're going to take care of all the eggs we can, Ransom. Those turkeys don't get them. That gives us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs for the day. Plus the one I broke, that would have been 9.
I'm going to try and never rope it.
All right, well that's it for the goats. Ransom's bound and determined he needs to rope one of these guys at some point. Those Legion fighters, I wonder how big they're going to get. They're definitely an interesting looking bird. All right, roping man. Time's a ticking, better get it. We gotta go to church. Whoa, almost. Almost. I almost forgot. On my way home this evening, I pulled up here and I saw one of the goats was in distress. Went over to check on it, and I'll just show you what happened right now. So I always talk to the goats when I come up, and I say, goats, goats, goats. And they all moved except for one. It looks like we got a kid. I think that's a kid that's stuck over there. So we haven't had any problems out of these goats. These are my Kiko girls. But we haven't had any problems out of these goats since they've been in this pen. But you know how it goes with animals. They can get themselves in predicaments that you otherwise would never expect an animal to do. What's wrong, baby? Oh. All right. Let me see if I can get you out of there, okay? So that kid, his mama's right here. Hey, don't be sticking your head there no more, all right? You got me worried. So that goat had its head stuck pretty good. I got it out, no problem. But when the heat is hot like this, you need to keep an extra close eye on your animals because they could stress and have heat stress a lot quicker when it's 100 degrees outside. So now I'm gonna run down, check out the cows, and call it a day. So luckily, our very last tour we can do from the air-conditioned pickup. Is that better? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot better. It's so hot outside. Hopefully you guys are staying cool. Remember to drink lots of water and stay inside and stay cool, right, Ransom?
I'm drinking water right now.
You're drinking ice water, aren't you? He enjoys that new ice maker his mom has. Does it make good ice, Ransom? The best? So, like I said, I'm not driving the four-wheeler down here because I don't do anything with the cattle when it's this hot. If I can help it, I don't get them up in the corral. I don't want to worm them or spray them for flies if I don't have to. I want their life to be as low stress as possible. So let's take a look at them real quick. So Ransom said his safe place is where?
Back here.
Back here in the back of the pickup.
Well, I'm gonna lick this.
Oh, you're gonna lick that? Yeah. Okay, see what it tastes like. We're living the salt life here at Walker Farm. Go ahead.
They're really salty.
They're really salty. Go for it. All right, you're gonna start mooing if you do that too much.
Moo!
Told you. So Ellie just came up to check on me. She says, "What are you doing here? I thought you might bring me food." You can see that all of our cattle right here, for the most part, are down here in a natural shade. So as far as the cattle up in Kansas, if you looked into it at all, they were being grown in a finishing lot. A finishing lot is a feedlot. A feedlot is a bunch of cattle all together in close spaces. So, do I think that it was some kind of conspiracy, or the government, or somebody's out to get us in our food? I'm not saying they're not, but this is not the case. Those cattle experienced heat stress. We had 100-degree temperatures. We had super high humidity. In Kansas, that was really rare high temperatures this early in the season. It's not even July yet, and we're already having these super hot, high temperatures with humidity. So I do not think it had anything to do with any kind of conspiracy. It was an unfortunate accident. The numbers I looked at say 10,000 cattle died. Every single week there are something like 150,000 to 165,000 animals being processed for beef in the United States. So 10,000 is less than 10% of our weekly gain. So no, it should not impact the food supply. But if all cattle were raised like this, and you can see this Highland right here, she's actually shed off most of her hair, and I think she'll grow that back in the wintertime. So they have ample shade. They can come down here to the creek while the water's here. They can get in the water. They can stand around in the shade trees. Hey, Poppy. And you can see, just by her getting in there and getting her belly wet, allows her to cool down quite a bit. Even though she's a long-haired girl. Hey, you're all right. She's going to do okay. So one other thing to note is those cattle were almost at finishing age, meaning they were probably 1,000 to 1,200 pounds. The pictures I saw where they were just horrible mental images in my head of their feet sticking up in the air, they're starting to bloat, getting loaded onto trucks with skid steers. Horrible thing, but they were big, fat animals. They do not withstand heat nearly as well as younger animals, or say animals that aren't ready to go to the market. So these cattle, even though they're black, I don't have any worries about them getting too much heat stress and killing over, because they have shade, they have water, and they're not going to get stressed. I'm not going to put them up in a pen in close quarters. You can see they're down here, and hopefully they don't have a worry in the world. They might be dreaming of some salt. I'm gonna put some salt out for you, girl. So from a local farmer, small farmer in Oklahoma, that's my opinion. It's worth exactly what you paid for it. That's zero, but that's what I think. Some of you guys asked, so I wanted to fill you in. Now we're gonna head up, and Cassie opened up something special for the kids today from a subscriber. I think this subscriber saw them in Buc-ee's, and also related to their names being rare, not being able to find something with their name on it. So they opened something up. We'll let you guys take a look at that real quick.
All right, guys, we're going to open up a package. It is from LaDonna, and she said that she watched our vacation video, and it looked like we had a lot of fun, and that she noticed when we went to look for souvenirs, you guys couldn't find your names because you have unique names. And the same thing happened to her when she was little. So she made you guys something special. Now you have to close your eyes, and you cannot open them until I say, promise?
Promise. Promise.
Mazzy, close. Do not peek, or I'm going to keep it. Hands out in front, Ranger. Do not peek. Ready? Look.
Oh!
So she said that you can use the koozies for bottles or juices or anything that will fit in them. It doesn't have to be a pop can. So she made this for each one of you. Here's Ranger's. Isn't that cool? I think she made these herself.
We did?
This one's Ransom's.
I can probably on my bike.
Yeah, that's pretty much you, isn't it?
Yep.
And
Probably on
Mazzy's. All right, what do you guys want to tell LaDonna?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
So we had one last package to open from a very special subscriber, Rosa Williams. Thank you so much. she sent all of the kids a Buc-ee's t-shirt.
Yeah, she had already sent Mazzy one back in February, but she couldn't find any for the boys at the time, the size or whatever. So she just sent some for the boys and then for the angels. So Mazzy already had one, so we threw that in there, and we'll put the picture up right now with the kids with their shirts on. So we thank you so much, Rosa. They were all excited to have a special shirt, so it was awesome. And she sent snacks like she always does. There was some dressing, salad dressing, but it's in the fridge because we already opened it, and some popcorn that we've already eaten. But I'm really excited about these crouton things. It's just a snack, right? I don't have to put on salad.
It says it's for salad, and she sent you salad dressing.
Oh.
So maybe the two go together, Cassie. Cassie's going to be in here just crunching on croutons tonight.
And I love sunflower seeds, and she's been sending me awesome. I've never seen this brand of sunflower seeds.
Very unique flavors.
Yeah,
is what I've noticed.
Hatch chili. I don't know about that. And then you gotta have your Buc-ee's gummy bears. Best gummy bears in the world if you have not tried them. And then she always sends these, and I really like them. So thank you so much, Rosa. We truly appreciate it.
So lots of great stuff today. One other thing I was going to say about the cattle thing, if you can find somebody in your area, local, small farm that raises cattle, and you can purchase meat from them, you're always going to go better and producing a better product for the cow, a better lifestyle, and it's probably going to be better for you. So thank you guys so much for following along with our family today. We hope you had a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.